right, so all eyes are on Khabib Nurmagomedov. Daniel, as your former teammate makes his return to competition here tonight, a lot of us felt like this moment would not materialize. He's chasing 30-0 now.
He's chasing 30-0. I mean, he's one of the only guys to get out of this thing clean. Nobody goes undefeated unless your name is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The guy has fought the best. He is a guy that lets you know what his intentions are, and he goes out there and he works the game plan. He's going to get in your face. He's going to try to overwhelm you with his wrestling. And you look at his boy Hasbulla in the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov is looking for a big night.
The Dagestani social media legend Hasbulla Magomedov in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. Well, if you want to talk about a division being the glamour division in this modern era, maybe it's lightweight, and this is the man they are all chasing, the undisputed king at 155 pounds.
He's the champion of the world, the lightweight champion, a very difficult belt to capture. This is one of those titles that when you start, it seems like the journey is so long and so daunting because those champions are tremendous. This guy knew from day one that one day he would hold that championship belt. He got there and he has been defending it valiantly. He's a tremendous champion and he loves the opportunity to once again prove that he's the best.
And it is interesting to look back at some of his early days in the UFC compared to this version. Night and day, we'll see how it goes for the champion here tonight. Charles Oliveira. We are set for a main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
Well, mixed martial arts is the greatest sport in the world, and part of the reason is matchups like this. Can you believe the volume in this arena as they get ready to witness live Charles Oliveira versus Khabib Nurmagomedov? Going to be very interesting to see if Khabib gets an early takedown, what Charles is doing off of that back. And an immediate transition to the judo throw right into side control.
He's in side control. He's got a ton of options.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Oh, big shots from the top. Nurmagomedov is able to make a nice transition there back into side control. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. That guillotine is tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited. Oh, nice right hand. Champ, yeah.
Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand.
Oh, guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Oh, that Darce choke is tight.
Tight submission locked in. Darce choke seems to be very close to being finished. He can't.
And he's out again.
That was nice.
Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Nurmagomedov. Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler.
Oh, going for a leg lock. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Getting awfully close on the submission now. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Nurmagomedov. Holding the position.
Fighting for it. He wants it bad.
Now trying to escape, and he does!
He freed his knee, got his leg all the way to the opposite side. Now, opponent has your back, but you're in a much better position.
What a fight so far.
We won that wrestling. It's all over you with the submissions. Let's avoid that. We train this in the gym. If your defense shows you know what you're doing.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, folks, here we go, round two. Charles "Stu Bronx" Oliveira versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. Nice jab there by Nurmagomedov. Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. He's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Oliveira.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed it. Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Ooh, that looks tight. Might be the beginning of the end. Oh, he got out. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Khabib's in half guard.
Oh, right in the mount.
Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount.
This is a terrible position.
Start raining those elbows. Start raining those elbows.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is...
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov.
60 seconds.
Nice defense.
60 seconds.
And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through.
Oh, right into mount.
Nicely done. 20 seconds to go, round 2. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Oliveira's now dealing with a cheek cut, and the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, countering, it looks like with a bomb food choke.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Oh, nice.
Oliveira's back into full guard.
Get the mount here.
Side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Dark shoulder tip here.
That submission looks tight. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
Oh, he's got his back. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Nurmagomedov.
Changing the position.
Side control now. Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke.
That Darce is tight.
Oh, how tight is that Darce choke now? Oh, working for the submission again.
They're both struggling so much to get out of this position. He's got it locked in.
Wow, he gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight.
Great defense by this fighter. In the half guard.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Nurmagomedov's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Side control. Nurmagomedov's back in full mount. Nice positional control here. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
Don't stand there.
All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, Johnny. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
Ready? Ready?
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that he landed it perfectly. Perfect placement, perfect position.
position. What a huge blow and a big moment in this fight.
That guillotine is very tight.
And there's the count. Charles Oliveira, the winner by submission. So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
We get the official decision with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 46 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Charles "The Bronx" Oliveira.
All right, so he defends the UFC lightweight title tonight, and I think in so doing starts to close the gap on the Panthers.